So, what you're saying is, I get to talk about Sang-wook and Jung-sung.
American Ahjumma.
Annyeonghaseyo everyone, and welcome to the first edition of American Ahjumma. So, to recap, I'm going to talk about 5 shows that are now airing in Korea that are playing on Viki. And the first show is Prince. And it's a webtoon. Well, it's based off a webtoon of the same name. And there's 10 episodes and we're on episode 5. But don't get discouraged because you can still go and watch those episodes because mainly they're 10 minutes long. So, the last episode will air on the 18th. So, just sit down for an hour and catch up. Because it's a really good show. I wish it was longer. And I wish the episodes were longer, but they're not. Okay, this show follows Ji-hun as he tries to bring his sister out of her world of imagination. His sister is in high school and she's into cosplay and all this other stuff. Ji-hun is posed to be a character in this 3rd-rate novel at XOXOXO, which deals with cosplay and all this other stuff. And it really caters to high school students, which he hates because of how his sister is. And he has an antagonist in this as well, who is Mong-rong. And during this 10-minute, really quick episode, sister finds them in what it looks like an embrace, but really isn't, so it's a big misunderstanding. But Mong-rong does not clarify it, and he tells his sister that they are in a relationship. So that flashbacks to the time where the sister is younger, and he is in high school, and he rejects this girl. So his sister is now putting 2 and 2 together and think that her brother is gay. So now you're at the end of the episode where it's like, is he gay? Will the truth come out? Find out on the next episode, which you don't have to wait too long because the next episode comes out Sunday. Okay, so next we have High Society, or aka The Privilege, where it is the traditional but not so traditional type of love story, where it's usually like the rich guy falls in love with the poor girl, but in High Society it's starting to look like the poor boy and the rich girl falling in love, which you don't really see that much. From what I have seen, is very promising. I haven't seen all the episodes. There's only 2 episodes out so far. I'll have to look at the 2nd episode but from the 1st episode it's really promising, and I'm pretty excited about that little love story, just to see how it goes, because you know, in traditionally in Korean dramas we don't see that. So High Society, look out for that one. In High Society has Song-joon. Now, you don't know Song-joon, what's wrong with you? Tell the flower boy there. He played Goofy in the book, so I'm in that too, and some other stuff. He's some eye candy, right? It stars him as the poor boy who wants to climb his way up in this food industry, and the girl comes from a rich family. Of course, you're gonna have the mean bitchy mom, as always. I don't know why that's a thing in Korea, where the more money you have, the more miserable you are. At least that's what it seems from this show. But I'm excited about that. Like I said, there's only 2 episodes so far, and episode 3 comes out in like 2 days. After that, we have The Masked Prosecutor. And if you've seen this one, it has The Masked Prosecutor is somewhat further down the line. It is on the 8th. It's on the 8th episode, and the 9th episode come out in 3 days. Now this show stars Jun Sang-wook, who, if you don't know, was in Birth of a Beauty, and yeah, I love his acting. He's an older, well, he's not old, but he's an older actor. When I say older, I mean like late 20s, early 30s ish, somewhere around there. But he's an older actor, and he was just great in Birth of a Beauty. So I'm really looking forward to just seeing him in the Masked Prosecutor, where he plays the main character. He's the Masked Prosecutor. He prosecutes criminals, but the ones that slip through the justice system, he goes back to get them as the Masked Prosecutor at night. So technically he's a criminal as well. as a prosecutor of criminals. But let's call this the modern day Robin Hood, but he's not stealing from the rich to give to the poor. But he's still a criminal. Let's just say, if you love Vampire Blood, then you might like this softer one called Orange Marmalade. Orange Marmalade follows high school students. It'll be like Vampire Blood High School Musical, but without the music. If you like Vampire Blood or Blood, then you're going to like, or you may like Orange Marmalade. Orange Marmalade follows high school students. One is a vampire and the other one is a human. And right now it's on the 6th episode. I don't really know what to make of it still. I mean, it seems okay. It seems okay. It's not one that I would stop watching just because it's lagging in some places. It's not one that I stopped watching. It seems okay, and it's catering to the younger people. So, in Orange Marmalade, vampires are a well-known thing, and they have a peace treaty with the humans. So the main character, who is Beck Mari, she is the vampire in this whole situation, and she has a strong fear of retaliation because of who she is. So they move around a lot, and so she meets Jung Jae-min, who is a human, and you know, they fall in love or whatever. But will she or will she not tell them that she's a vampire? Well, maybe no. So that was 4. So number 5, The Producer. Now I had really high hopes for this one, and unfortunately I've only been able to see one freaking episode. It says it has 9, but I've only been able to see 1, and the reason behind that is that, and this is on Viki, and the reason behind that is because Viki is showing you 1 episode of the 9. Drama Fever shows you up to 7, and for the last 2 you have to pay to see. That's messed up. So, but let me explain something else. I'm very disappointed with the first episode. Now, it stars a great actress. It stars Hyo-jin. And if you don't know Hyo-jin, and I'm still learning names. It stars Hyo-jin, and if you don't know who that is, she is an actress that played in several shows that I really like. One is The Master's Son. If you haven't seen any K-drama shows, then you definitely should see The Master's Son, especially if you're into the supernatural shows that come on K-drama. Because of her, I was really expecting The Producer to be pretty awesome, considering how great she's been in all her other shows. Okay, so if you like The Office, it's similar to that because they're doing like this reality where they're recording the new interns and the new workers at KBS, and it's following like the manager, the one that's training them, is like a Steve Carell type of character, and then you have the love interest, the unrequited love, and all this other stuff. But for all that to be happening in the first episode, this episode dragged on. With this episode, I have never wanted to not watch something as much as I don't want to watch The Producer. Now, I've heard that once you get past episode 3, it picks up. But if I can't watch the last 2 episodes, because I'm not going to pay for it, if I can't watch the last 2 episodes, then I'm not going to continue on with it. I don't know why Drama Fever would do that. It sucks, but that's there for that. That's it for the top 5. Now, I didn't give you any spoilers, but only on Prince because it's a short show. But no promises next time. Thank you guys for watching American Ahjumma. To like this video, comment, and subscribe down below. And thumbs up as well. So if that's it, annyeong.